friends, let's talk about homemade decorations for Christmas. These here are made from Christmas cards, and I used magnets that I have gotten. Oh, this one's down here too. From in the mail from different organizations where we've donated. This one here is special because somebody actually thought that was my dad, and that's exactly what Dad looks like, or looked like when I was growing up. He had that coat, he had those socks, he had those boots, he had that hat, and he was a woodsman. So this was a cool picture, and I love the fact that I can put it on my refrigerator. Da, 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 da. And smile when I see it. Okay, here's some of the things that you can use when you're making your cards, taking your Christmas cards and making them into magnets for your refrigerator. These are just different things that been given to us because we've donated to their cause, and we get them. I don't know how many of these I have. I got lots of these. I've got a lot of these too. You can tell where our heart is, where we've been donating. So yeah, there's a couple more. They're just stuck to my freezer now. So when I want them, I can just come and I can just take it off. If you take sandpaper and just rough that up a little bit, your cards stick better. I use E6000 glue, but you can play around with whatever glue you want to use. Okay, here's another homemade Christmas thing I made. The little Noel. I made this, I don't know, maybe 35, 40 years ago. Could have been longer than that. They're just little felt teddy bears that I cut out and then glued the face to it, the eyes and the nose and stuff, and the other stuff I sewed together, put a little stuffing in them. But they're cute, and I hang them up every year right here. So all your Christmas decorations have to be all homemade. I take my stuffed animals, I dress them up, put them on a shelf with some other Christmassy stuff, and voila, I have Christmas. For my little Christmas village, and also for my nativity scene, I added a little something by taking, that's actually a cardboard box that I taped, glued paper to, and painted the background. You can see it's got a little bit of a village back there. Here it's just a snow scene, and this was a roll of paper. I have no idea where I got it from, but anyways, I took some watercolor and some acrylic paint type stuff and painted a little village scene. And yes, I have Mr. and Mrs. Claus mushmallows, or whatever they're called, smushmallows. My son gave those to me, so they're here to celebrate. I have some stocking hangers. We don't hang stockings because my fireplace does not have a mantle, and if I put stockings here, they cover up my nativity scene, so we can't have that. So that's another thing of my Christmas. This poor old beat up star, it's one of those ones that just kind of fold into itself. This is a very important decoration. It's probably one of my oldest decorations that I have. We got this when our son was probably a year old, and he's 46 now. So yeah, it's been around the world. It's a nice little star, and we hang it up every year. It's just pretty. Okay, this right here is one of those diamond dot pictures. My son got it for me for a Christmas, and I did it, and I hang it up, and I love nativities, by the way. If you walked around my house, you'd know that. Anyways, so my brother is really big into these here, and he does a great job. I mean, it's not just for women. Please enjoy it and display your art. Now, I do recommend a advent calendar. You can pay the bucks for the the little cardboard things where you open the doors every day and get out a tiny piece of chocolate. Tiny piece of chocolate in our family is not gonna work. I actually got this here at a yard sale somewhere long ago, and it had little books in it, and you're supposed to read the little book every day. Anyways, the books are long gone. And we just fill it full of chocolates. See? And on that day, you can pick out a chocolate and yum yum. If you're good at sewing, and I am not, that is one way you can celebrate the season. You can paint, you know, like do a stencil and paint the numbers on. You could sew them or applique them if you're really good. I am not. Anyways, this is my favorite. Well, that's pretty awesome there. This came from the Dollar Tree, and these, I believe, were a gift from probably my son. But this right here, also a gift from my son, is my favorite Advent calendar or whatever. All right. Today is the 12th. It's my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Kathy. Anyways, of course they're going to get stuck in there. Come on. I'm trying to do this one-handed. All right, pause. Back. I opened it. This right here. Let me see what today's lovey things are. Okay, this is my two grandchildren who are up in Tennessee. That's Sophie and Wyatt with Santa Claus. This one here is Ralph. He was actually teaching a science class and somebody snapped a picture. This is Ralph's grandfather. Ralph is my husband, by the way. This is his grandfather. He died when Ralph was, I think, 2. But he was a big man. Anyways, so what I've done is these, you can get these blanks and the little glass thing that goes over it, and I just made these little pictures and put them in, cut them out, put them in, and glued them in, and then I used E6000 glue, and I put some pressure on it, which I used a clamp. Actually, I put clay, put the face down into the clay, then put the clamp on it and clamped it tight so it doesn't get air bubbles, because these will get air bubbles the other way. Okay, once I have these out, then I come over to my tree, and as you can see, I have, that one's not going to focus, that was Dan and Aubrey. Here's another picture of my husband graduating. This one here is my son graduating. That is my grandson. He had to make a bird house for some thing. This is the first church I ever went to. This is the Oswegatchie Baptist Church. I believe it's still there and still lively. It's in Oswegatchie, New York. That is a picture of my, the sun's hitting it. Anyways, that's a picture of my 2 sons. But anyways, I just hang these on, and every morning it's like I get a little kiss. I also made these. Mom showed me how to make these. These are just felt with a paper clip. You just make a little slip socks. You can make mittens too. I have some somewhere. Anyways, I just wanted to show you some homemade Christmas. That's my dad. Yay. Oh, man, the light is really... I can see it really well. I'm sorry that you couldn't. But, yeah, I actually had to go to a bigger tree because I have so many of these charms, and it just, I didn't have any more branches to put them on. Do you have to do this kind of picture? No, you could actually just get little ornaments. You can buy ornaments where you can put pictures in it, and figure out some way of making a, yeah, that's Sophie and Bill. I wish it would show better on the camera. It's not showing on the camera really well. That's my husband when he was a baby. I have a baby picture somewhere, but anyways. And that's the thing. You get really lost in these pictures. All the memories and everything. And they are like hugs from the past when you put them on the tree. And every day you get a special hug. And you can add to them year after year after year. That's why I had to get a bigger tree. As you can see, it's a, 6-foot tree? So, anyways, this is Bethany with New Life Jewelry Creations. I hope that you you craft something that will last for a long time. Oh, there's the mittens. I told you I made mittens too. I have several of those. Those are really cheap. They're easy. I made those probably 50 years ago, and they last. I mean, so, you know, if all you do is brand new ornaments, I hate putting bulbs on, by the way. That's why there's not that many on there. It's like, I got enough. I just want the lights, and I want the tinsel, and I want the memories and the hugs. So, anyways, as I was saying, this is Bethany with New Life Jewelry Creations. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm sorry half of this is out of focus, but yeah. I don't have my lights and my phone stand and everything. I'm just kind of walking around with it. All right? But welcome to my Christmas. Bye.